designed this instructional session for undergraduate students enrolled in the educational psychology course. The topic of the week was learners who are exceptional, with a focus on children with disabilities. My primary goal was to shift away from traditional lecturing and instead emphasize learner-centered instruction. To accomplish this, students worked in small groups to explore and gain a deeper understanding of one aspect of the topic. I have always been an advocate of concept maps and mind maps, and I appreciated the integration of Lucid with the Canvas LMS used by my university. This allowed students to create their assigned products seamlessly without needing to create a separate account. Now, as you can see, Lucid appears in my Canvas left-hand navigation menu. If it's disabled for your university, you can always make it active. The objective was for students to create concept maps and mind maps based on their assigned topics. For this activity, they demonstrated their understanding of the material while brainstorming ideas and organizing their knowledge in clear, structured ways. I plan to use the same instructional format for my classes next semester, so I'd like to walk you through how I design an interactive activity using Lucid Chart as part of my instruction. Here are the steps I take. The very first thing that I do, I create groups. I like using Canvas's feature that randomly generates groups and automatically assigns a group leader. I typically create 6 groups, although the number may vary depending on the class size. As you can see, there are the 6 links created in Lucid and posted in Canvas, making it clear for students to know which link to click on in order to collaborate on their assigned topic. Now, as many of you know, Lucid allows users to create concept maps, mind maps, and sticky notes, which help organize and visualize information in a clear and structured format. Here is a slightly modified version of the directions I provided last semester. It allows students to locate their assigned topic based on their group number. Additionally, it indicated whether their final product should be a concept map, mind map, or a sticky note. For example, you can see that groups 1 and 4 were assigned to create concept maps. Group 1 analyzed the topic of ADHD, while Group 4 focused on dyscalculia. Similarly, Groups 2 and 5 were asked to create mind maps. Group 2 focused on working on the topic of dyslexia, while Group 5 worked on autism spectrum disorder. And finally, Groups 3 and 6 used sticky notes and arrows to demonstrate their understanding of dysgraphia and emotional and behavioral disorders, respectively. Okay, so to keep things simple, I'll walk you through how I created the assignment in Lucid and shared it as a ready-to-post link on Canvas. Let's start by opening a new blank diagram. I'm going to click on the template gallery. This is the template gallery. And then we're going to use the search bar to type in concept map. I'm just going to type in concept map. And I'm going to select the template. I would like to use this template. Once the board is open, I would like to rename it. For this activity, I'm going to call it G1 ADHD. Here you go. So the next thing I would like to do is to add a text box where I'll include the directions for my students. Let me move this a little bit to the right side. So I like to be specific about the task so students know exactly what's expected of them. Having the instructions visible in Lucid helps keep them focused as they build the concept map. So I saved the instructions in a Word document and I will just copy and paste them into the board. So let me just add this text box. Okay. Okay. I just pasted the text, the directions. Let me just adjust it so they're kind of aligned because I would like to have the directions and the actual concept map next to each other. So in my directions, I'm telling them, please collaborate with your group members to design a comprehensive and analytical concept map that demonstrates a thorough understanding of ADHD. Your concept map should go beyond defining the condition. It should critically examine its characteristics, identify and categorize common symptoms, and analyze how these symptoms might affect learning and classroom behavior. Additionally, exploring and evaluate evidence-based instructional strategies that teachers can use to support students with ADHD, explain why these strategies are effective and how they address specific challenges associated with the disorder. Your concept map should be thoughtfully organized with clearly labeled connections that illustrate meaningful relationships between concepts. Think of this map as a teaching tool. Anyone who views it should be able to gain not only foundational knowledge of ADHD, but also insights into how educators can effectively support students' diverse needs. Okay, so finally, I'm going to click the share button in Lucidchart and adjust the settings to allow anyone with the link to edit the document. So I'm clicking on share. And so anyone with this particular link is going to be able to edit this particular document. Then what I will do, I will just copy this link and then I will paste into Canvas and direct the students in group 1 to access it and begin working on their concept map. Students can collaborate on the same concept map in real time, analyzing the topic and adding relevant information to create a comprehensive and well-organized representation of their understanding. I'm going to repeat the process for the other Lucidchart groups, tailoring each version to their specific topic. While the format remains consistent, the directions will be customized to match each group's assigned content focus. I will post 6 different Lucidchart links on Canvas, with each group clicking on their assigned link to work on their assigned topic, as I showed you earlier. I hope this video was helpful and gave you some practical ideas to try in your own classroom.